you drive by your neighbors' houses wishing that your lawn looked as lush and green as every other house on the block, now you can have that curb appeal that you always wanted. I am so happy to welcome Tom Chanel to the show, owner of BGI. Good morning. Great to have you on.
Good morning. Thanks for the privilege of the platform.
I am so excited to have you here, especially here in Southwest Florida. I think there's so much curb appeal. You know, it's warm all year round. We can do so much with our yards here, our lawns, our gardens. I know a lot of people are into gardening, but with the right products, you can really have the lush landscape, the plants, the vegetables in your garden that you really wanted, right? With not a whole lot of knowledge about gardening and landscaping.
Absolutely.
Just kind of learning about the products. So what does the Bougainvillea Growers International have to offer? Who are you guys?
So who are we? We're a fertilizer manufacturer. We like to say we create beauty. So the why we get up in the morning, what rattles our bones is beauty, the divine presence of beauty. And so what we try to do is call out the beauty in people's lives through our fertilizer. You know, we'd like to challenge the status quo. We think differently. And I've been a commercial grower my whole adult life. And what I noticed in the retail world, the homeowners world, is they didn't have a lot of really good products that professionals were using. So I saw an opportunity there, and we grew bougainvilleas, and we didn't have a fertilizer, so we developed that. We failed forward, kept trying and erring.
Forward, yes,
and
I like that.
Eventually came up with a product that worked brilliantly. And from there, we pivoted and kept going with other species-specific products. After all, a plant is a species. You don't feed your thoroughbred racehorse cat food. You know, and you can live on McDonald's for a long time.
Yeah, but you're not going to be healthy.
But you're not going to be a high-performance athlete, right? So that's what we're about. We're about species-specific, high-performance, results-oriented products.
Well, give us an example of some of your species-specific products.
So, well, our flagship, where we started, was Bougainvillea. This is a 6A10 with a heavy miners package. And the premise we have with all our products is called Liebig's Law. Liebig was this, Justus von Liebig, German back in the 1800s, came up with the law of the minimums. And the law of the minimum states that a plant's growth rate will not be determined by the most available nutrients available, but those most limiting. So if you think about a barrel full with water and the staves cut off at different heights, the water pouring out at that short height, that indicates that nutrient that you can't fill that thing up because you don't have that nutrient. Same thing in your health and plants' health. So this is we develop everything with Liebig's Law in mind. So it's a complete fertilizer. Also, it's available fertilizer. There are some slow-release components, but for the most part, it's not your one-a-day vitamin. It's not your Centrum. This is steroids for plants.
So how often are you going to use a product like this?
Well, it varies by the product, but depending on rainfall and time of year, but approximately every 3 months.
Okay. And what's great about you is that you have been used by commercial growers after years of trial and error. So this stuff has been tested and tried and proved. And in fact,
while we developed the Bougain, the way I got these other ones is either university research and equally important, multi-generational growers. So, I mean, who's more legitimate than a commercial grower for generations who's interested in, number one, maximum profit, right, saving money, and maximum yield potential, or showroom ready in the garden center every day. So they've been doing this for generations. They've tweaked it. They've failed forward many more times than even the universities have. So for example, we got this hibiscus from some of the biggest hibiscus growers in Florida, tweaked it a little bit. Citrus from the biggest citrus growers in the United States. Palm we developed with the help of IFAS, University of Florida. We also rely on UCal Davis, Michigan State University, Cornell, etc. So university research and time-tested multi-generational commercial growers. In the past, the homeowner didn't have access to these products. They were getting generic Centrum one-a-days or going to Wendy's, which is fine. It'll get you by. But you're not going to find beauty.
Well, and Tom, explain to everybody too. You know, if you're really into plants and you're really into, you know, sprucing up your landscapes or really into gardening, if you haven't used a product like this before, what's kind of the before and after? How much of a difference can it make?
Well, it's dramatic. I mean, it's dramatic. So again, with Liebig's Law, you're going to have a average, mediocre plant or landscape. So take example for Bougainvillea. So Bougainvillea, it's all about the color. Hibiscus, it's all about the bloom. With palms, it's all about the green.
It really brings out a lot of the green in it too, especially with something like fertilizer.
So iron is a big constituent, the micronutrients,
Yeah.
the small amount of nutrients that are available when the plant needs it. So these have, and same with palm. So again, it's a food for the species. You can't feed Wendy's to, you know, your racehorse.
Yeah,
you just
exactly,
can't.
exactly. We have just a couple seconds left, and Tom has a special offer that he would love to extend to our Morning Blend viewers. If you mention the Morning Blend, the first 25 online orders can receive 25% off. To get that offer, make sure you put in the code 25FOX425. If you want to learn more about these products or anything Tom talked about today, website, Tom, BGI-USA.com is where we can find more information.
Correct.
And then where can we buy this? We can buy it online. A lot of our local stores pick them up at Home Depot.
Home Depot availability, online, independent garden centers. On our website, you'll have a location of different independent garden centers if you wish to support locally, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, give this product a try. Again, if you haven't used anything like this before, use it once and you're never going to go back, I promise.
That's right.
I've seen such a huge difference in my own. So, Tom, thank you so much for sharing your resources. And we love your product and we love what you do. Again, his website, BGI-USA.com. And to learn more about Tom or this segment or the Bougainvillea Growers International, go to our website, fox4morningblend.com.
Keep the burglars at bay. Up next, what common sense solutions you need to know to keep the crooks from creeping into your house. Stay with us.